Hello, guys. Welcome back. So, what the hell was that? The Indiana Fever just blew another game, and I'm honestly running out of excuses for this coaching disaster. Leah Boston missing critical layups, Stephanie White making bizarre lineup decisions, and Caitlin Clark spending most of the game stuck at small forward while Boston was bringing the damn ball up the floor. At some point, you have to ask, what is Stephanie White actually doing? Caitlin Clark played small forward for basically the entire first half and into the third quarter. Meanwhile, Aaliyah Boston was functioning like the point guard. We have one of the most talented point guards in basketball, and somehow our center is bringing the ball up more than Caitlin Clark. That is absolutely ridiculous. And it wasn't just ugly basketball, it was completely ineffective. Caitlin barely got involved early, and when she finally started playing Caitlin Clark basketball, pushing the tempo, attacking, running pick and rolls, the Fever immediately started cutting into the deficit. Look at what happened. Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston finally ran pick and rolls. Caitlin found Sophie Cunningham for a backdoor layup, then Boston got a layup, then they ran it again and Boston scored again. Like, seriously, Stephanie White, why the hell weren't you doing this from the opening tip? The Fever were down 9. Caitlin comes back in, the offense starts moving, and suddenly they cut that lead right back down. That wasn't a coincidence. That was the offense finally making sense. Caitlin Clark finished with 21 points and 7 assists on 9 of 18 shooting with just 2 turnovers. Kelsey Mitchell had 25 points on 9 of 15 shooting, plus 4 assists, but also 4 turnovers. So where the hell is the turnover police now? Caitlin has 7 assists and 2 turnovers, while Kelsey has 4 assists and 4 turnovers. And then we have Aaliyah Boston. She finished with 22 points and 6 assists, but only 3 rebounds in 30 minutes. 3 rebounds? That's 1 rebound every 10 minutes. How is Caitlin Clark grabbing more rebounds than your center? Boston also missed a massive layup late that could have completely changed the game. That's the kind of play you simply cannot have when you're trying to win. Lexi Hall barely played, and honestly, it looks like her confidence has been completely destroyed. Ty Harris struggled, Monique Billings was rough. It was a frustrating night. Myesha Hines-Allen and Michaela Timpson battled hard, while Sophie Cunningham gave the team 10 points off the bench and actually looked willing to get Caitlin the damn ball. On the other side, Leonie Fiebich returned for the New York Liberty and dropped 20 points with 5 assists and 5 rebounds. Jonquel Jones had 19 and 10. Sabrina Ionescu had 12 points and 4 assists, while Breanna Stewart finished with 28 points and 7 rebounds. But once again, this loss feels like it starts with coaching. Stephanie White decided to put Aaliyah Boston in a point guard role, while Caitlin was pushed away from her natural position. That is insanity! Caitlin started forcing shots because she knows that if she gives the ball up, she might not see it again until the possession is dead. And that is the biggest damn problem. The Fever had a chance to stay near the top of the standings, but now they could be sliding towards 6th or 7th. Suddenly, potential playoff matchups against the Atlanta Dream, New York Liberty, or even the Chicago Sky become a serious concern. If Stephanie White keeps running this hub offense while ignoring Caitlin's strengths, this team is asking for trouble. At this point, I want Caitlin Clark away from this clown-ass situation. She deserves an offense built around her strengths, not one that turns her into a spectator while everybody else brings the ball up. Stephanie White has some serious explaining to do. This was a coaching disaster, plain and simple.
I was pissed in my postgame video. I'm still mad, man. Indiana Fever should have won this damn game. DeMarco and Breanna Stewart exposed Stephanie White at the podium. They were connected, and Stephanie White's Indiana Fever wasn't, because Stephanie White was playing Caitlin Clark at small forward and playing Aaliyah Boston at point guard like an idiot.
Yeah, I agree with Stu. I mean, we've been trending the right way, and now adding Leo back in, it's a new piece, and so we just had to, start building again with her and see what our rotations look like. And I just thought we were super connected tonight. Anytime they made a run, I saw these guys bring the team in. The huddles were great. We stayed poised. We made plays when we had to.
JJ, for you, I'm just curious, what was your intent and what were you thinking when it came to how you started this game?
I was thinking that I really wanted to.
I was like, who's talking right now?
Jackie.
You're being quite theatrical. The theater is fun.
I'm just messing with you.
The theater is fun. It's
But
theater.
I was just wanting to start the game aggressively. Again, going back to the matchups that we had with them previously, I felt like they were the team that kind of like set the tone with the level of aggression and I guess the level of intention to start the game. And I just wanted to make sure that I was doing my part to make sure that we came up with a different level of aggression and to be able to just kind of set the tone and let them know that like it wasn't going to be a night where everything was going to be easy for them or, that they were coming into our house and we just wanted things to be difficult.
And Stewie, for you, I guess just obviously with Leo in the fold and being able to put her out on the floor with lineups with you, with Rebecca Allen, I guess just what did you learn about what your defense is able to do?
Honestly, I feel like I didn't learn anything. Like I knew what our defense could be like. It's great to have an important piece like Leo back, one of our starters. And now I'm really excited on us to continue to build. Like better late than never, I guess. But now it's just really important how we finish this season strong.
Chris, so the minutes restrictions were eased off prior to the game?
Yeah, we're trying to win. We're trying to win, and Leo looked good out there, and Jay was dominating. So as long as they felt good, we were going to let them roll. So, yeah.
Oh, minute restriction. Yeah, he don't believe in that.
Good question.
Meg Hall, USA Today. This is quite the introduction here to Barclays, so this has been a great presser from my standpoint. But Stewie, this question is for you. You mentioned it earlier about the defense. I'm just curious of what you felt like you guys did well tonight, considering the Fever threw a lot of different looks at you.
I thought we played our game plan really well. We did what we wanted. We got into the ball. We were switching a lot. But even on mistakes, even in transition when it's really hard to kind of have that foundation set, we sprinted back and we had each other's back. And we did that on the second, the third, and the fourth rotation. And that's what it takes to beat a really good team.
Yeah, I just agree with what Stu said earlier. It just felt right. The mistakes felt right. It was all effort stuff. We missed some shots. Like, it was all hustle plays. So whether or not who's out there lineup-wise, of course, it's like I think Leo is one of the best players in the entire WNBA. So, of course, it's nice having her back. But I do think going forward, like, it's going to be somebody different every game. Like tonight, we got to look at Beck. We had a lot of size out there around our guard. Another night, it could be Beck Garner. Another night, it could be Marine. We need her scoring and playmaking. She's been really good defensively, so it just depends. And I think Leo unlocks a lot of stuff. We were able to play her at the 4 a little bit, give Stu a little bit of a rest, so that's important too.
Positions and executed. That's called coaching. Meanwhile, Stephanie White had Aaliyah Boston basically functioning as the point guard for 3 quarters, while Caitlin Clark was pushed away from the position where she can control the game. Seriously, what the hell are we doing? Jonquel Jones was destroying the Fever in the first half because she was playing center. She was posting up, battling inside, and making Aaliyah Boston defend her where it actually mattered. Meanwhile, Boston was hanging around the 3-point line, bringing the ball up the floor and initiating offense more than Caitlin Clark, and that's the part that makes absolutely no damn sense. Caitlin Clark is your elite playmaker, yet she spends huge stretches without the ball in her hands. Then everybody wonders why the offense looks stagnant. Jonquel Jones basically told you what was different. Caitlin Clark wasn't playing point guard. The ball was in Aaliyah Boston's hands for 3 of the 4 quarters. That completely changed the rhythm of the Fever offense. Stephanie White needs to stop trying to outsmart everybody in the building. You have Caitlin Clark. Use her. Run the damn pick and roll. Let her push the pace. Let her create. Put the ball in her hands and make the defense react. Because if Stephanie White keeps forcing this weird-ass system, the Fever could absolutely get bounced in the first round. And if that happens, don't be shocked if the front office starts asking some very uncomfortable questions about whether Stephanie White should still be running this team. Get down in the comments and let me know what you think. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share the video.
steps ahead and just gets a step on Timpson there, and is a physical finish. And I love the emotion from Fiebich to the paint.
Fiebich, bounce pass inside to Ionescu.